Hi, I'm Lukas Ruschitzka. There's a new feature in Studio One Pro 7.2 that hasn't gotten much attention yet, but it can seriously improve your workflow, especially if you're working with automation a lot. And when I say automation, I mean both plugin parameter automation, like for effects, and MIDI-CC automation in the node editor, which is especially useful if you're working with sample libraries. For example, let's say you have an instrument part and you want to add a new MIDI-CC automation. In my case, I'm working with Vienna Synchron Player. That's a sample player for orchestra instruments. And I'd like to add timbre and expression as new automation lanes in the node editor. For those who aren't that familiar with this type of sample instrument, expression is a MIDI parameter that's often used to control volume, like when you want a melody to gradually get louder over the course of a phrase. And that's not something I'd change in Studio One's mixer. But since this kind of volume change is tied directly to the notes, I prefer to automate it right here in the node editor. And that's why these automations here are called part automation, because they happen here inside the instrument part. And timbre is a special parameter that this particular instrument uses to shape the tone color, the timbre of the instrument. So, to add a new part automation, I click the button with the 3 dots here. And on the right side, I now get an insanely long list of all the parameters the plugin offers for automation. Especially with VST3 plugins, it can be very tedious to find the right parameter because sometimes there are thousands of parameters in this list. What's new in version 7.2 is that we now have a search field that makes it much faster to find parameters. For example, I can type timbre and it immediately shows me the timbre adjust parameter. And then I can just double-click it to add it. Or let's enter expression to find the expression parameter. Or on this track, I'd like to add the sustain pedal parameter, and sustain pedal usually does not have a control on the graphical interface of the instrument, so we need to add it here in the automation window. And with the new search field, I can just enter sustain, and then it shows me the sustain pedal on-off parameter, which is great because I don't have to endlessly scroll through the list, which wouldn't be very fun to do. I could also search for vibrato to see all available vibrato-related parameters that I can add to my song. Once I select them, you can see that they appear down here as part automation lanes for this track. Now, if you're working with effects and want to add effect parameters as automation in the arrangement view, the new search field is also super helpful, and it's great for sound design too. Let's say you have inserted an EQ and want to automate a gain parameter. You can just type gain into the search field and it will show you all available gain parameters, so you can just pick the one you need. Of course, if the parameter you want to automate is visible on the plugin itself, you can simply touch it. This makes it appear up here in the top left corner, and then just click the A icon, or you can also press Alt or Option on the Mac plus A on your keyboard to add the automation. But especially for parameters that are hidden and are not on the plugin interface, this new search field can be incredibly helpful. And I hope you found this video helpful. If you'd like to see more tips and hidden features for Studio One, please subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. And if you don't have Studio One Pro yet, check it out via the link in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.